long haul today. Flying over the Rockies. Gonna do a Salt Lake City to Denver. It's about a 373-mile trek, which is a long haul for me. Most of my overseas stuff I do on the Concorde, which I'll be doing an episode or a video on the Concorde here in the near future. So look out for that video. All right, let's get some power to this bad boy. Not yet. All right, let's go with, I don't know, say 188, 36. We'll leave one open in first class, why not? So it's 190.4, CG23, PAX 261. Let's come over here. So 0 fuel weight is 194. See what this spits out. I'm congested, so if my voice sounds congested, that's because I'm congested. Oh, no kidding. All right, let's see here. There should be plenty of fuel. I'll just round that up to 13 fuel for our trip. That's fine. Trip 384. 48 for our cruise tent. 2987. Taking off 16 left. Information. Hotel is current. Denver is landing 16 right. All right, we can do that. We are heavy, and this is CBDLC capable, so we'll check that box for text clearance. IFR, Slant Lima, because we're RVSM capable. Salt Lake, Denver, 33,000. Springs as a backup. I'll just leave that the way it is, that's fine. Flight plan on file. So we are parked somewhere in the old terminals here, so plan 16 left departure. So taxi via hotel, I guess. Rugged 3 departure, so it's usually I'll assign a heading. Usually have to stay below 230 knots until we get to Bubby. Above 11,000 there, above 12,000 are rugged, and then on to Purdy transition. So this transition. Top altitude flight level 230. 16 left requires 470 feet per nautical mile to basically 10,000 feet. So that comes out to $470. And we're going to be at about 250. So as long as we're about 2,000 feet per minute, we'll be fine, no problem. Two 30s are top. Longs 2 from Kemper, so we start here for that transition. Start descending somewhere around here, I guess. And then we're going to plan 16. Actually, it'll be ILS. I had RNAV, so we're going to want ILS 16 right from Cayley. Full approach. Exit at Delta 5. I'll park right here at Bravo Terminal, which is one of the main hubs, if not the main hub for United. There's no real rain to worry about. Not much turbulence, nor clouds, just some cirrus and scattered over here. No icing to worry about. I think this is a scheduled flight. Double check. Looks like it is. So add that to our bid. All right, fuel's 13 even. APU 30, 15, that gives us 13.9. 261 passengers. Quarts of oil. Hydro is full. Got bleed air. Anti-skid, those three are straight up. Alright, Salt Lakes. Primary is 4047 and 111158, so that is fine. So go ahead and align that. It's 124.75.
Salt Lake City International Airport. ATIS Information Hotel. 1754 Zulu. Wind 190 at 12. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 9,500. 14,000 scattered. 23,000 scattered. Temperature 26. Dew point 4. Altimeter 2987. Arriving and departing runways 14, 16 left, 16 right, 17. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignment, hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
2377 is ground, so we'll monitor that. Towers 1905. Altitude is roughly 42, so that is right.
Number 380, turn left heading 320.
Left heading 320, 243 Sierra.
Call up the CBDLC thing here. E9329. Send. That will take about 30 seconds or so for that to come up. Get the A cars loading up.
Seneca 380, when you're able, proceed to direct Caro and join Victor 287.
Proceed direct Caro to join Victor 287, 243 Sierra.
All right, ATC message. Hit that next. Standby. Standby. Cleared Denver. Rugged 3 Purdy as filed. Maintain 10. Expect 330 on 5. Departure 135.5. Squawk 2370. Accept that. There's no remarks on 230 knots, but I know that's usually the procedure, so I'll just figure we're going to do that. And initial altitude 10,000. Top altitude is 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain and crew would like to welcome you on board this Airbus A350. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you, or in an overhead bin. The flight crew will do everything possible to make your flight comfortable and enjoyable. Xplane.org, onesim.com, and Ramses Aviation Design wish you a pleasant flight experience.
Three, 160, cruise, it's I wrote this down, but it's a 48. Chopa 384. And we're dealing with it's the average across the board winds. So that would be wind component plus 20, so tailwind of 20. We're gonna depart on 16 left, rugged tree, Purdy transition. And then from there, I think we go right into the stars. So we're gonna go 16 right via, hang on, is it Kaylee? Yeah, Kaylee. Alright, so Kaylee via Longs, starting at Kemper as we briefed earlier. So Purdy and Camper, we'll go ahead and delete this disco, insert all that mess. Grab our climb winds. A 90.4. Three, say 13.8 according to that is our fuel. Passengers 261, 60 is fine. Performance 57.63. $65.48. And I'll call this 6,000. 65 for engine out. 18,000 is our transition altitude. Got our A cars. Let's change this to A350. And I don't know, that will take. We'll try it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and
Sure
welcome
did.
aboard. Please ensure that you fasten your seatbelt, return your seat back and folding trays to their full upright position, and store your carry-on luggage in either the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you're seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions located near that exit. If you do not wish to perform any of the functions described
Clear up to
in the
10.
emergency, please inform a crew member so you may be proceeded. At this time, we request that all portable electronic devices, such as cell phones or portable computers, be either powered off or put into airplane mode, as these devices may cause interference with the aircraft's navigational and communication equipment. We will notify you when it is safe to continue the use of these devices. We remind you that smoking aboard this aircraft, as well as tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors, is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight, please don't hesitate to ask the crew member. Thank you for your attention.
APU is available, so we'll go ahead and get all this going here.
Attention all flight attendants, doors to automatic.
Okay. Let's go ahead and squawk 2370. Fuel's good, 038 ECAM. Seatbelt, external power. Do pushback.
Number 24380, looks like the Payne 8 is out of service. The Arlington altimeter is 3007. Wind reported 320 at 7. And I do have the visibility at Payne as 10 miles per hour, ceiling overcast 600. Temperature 12 dew point 10. Landing north today. If you have any approach requests,
so driving up.
Oh, okay. I just had gotten information hotel, but all right. Let me change the procedure for that. We'll take the.
987. All that is good.
Okay, all doors, hatches are closed. Ready to connect. So connected, bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake. Starting pushback, go ahead and start the engines.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard. Please make sure that your seat backs and trays are in their full upright position. Also, ensure that your seatbelt is correctly fastened. As well, any electronic equipment must be turned off. Thank you and have a great flight.
Seattle approach 2438 Sierra. Take the RNAV 34 left approach.
November 38 Sierra Roger, expect vectors Rario straight in RNAV runway 34 left pitch.
Expect vectors to Rario for the straight in.
We request your
RNAV 34 left approach 2438 Sierra.
Operation complete, set the parking brake.
Features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates,
Disconnecting
you
tow,
must
stand
fasten your
by.
seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. Airbus A350 has 8 emergency exits, 4 on the left side of the cabin and 4 on the right. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored.
Those disconnected, bypass pin's been removed. Hand signal on the left. She's all yours, Cap.
Automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with
November
a child
380,
or someone
turn
who
right heading
requires
060
assistance,
vectors
secure
Rario,
your
descend and
mask
maintain
on first,
4000.
and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on.
Right heading
until a
060,
uniformed
descend
crew
and
member
maintain
advises
4000,
you to remove
2438
it.
Sierra.
In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. The following electronic devices, calculators, CD players, laptop computers, may be used when the seatbelt sign is off, or when permitted by the crew. Mobile telephones, remote-controlled toys, or any electronic devices operating with an antenna must be turned off at all times. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information hotel.
We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight. Thank you.
Captain Salt Lake City ground, United 1399 Heavy, east side of the old terminal ramp by hotel, with hotel, radio taxi.
Yeah, 1399 Heavy, Salt Lake City ground, runway 16 left, taxi via hotel.
16 left via hotel, United 1399 Heavy. So we gotta say heavy until we get to center for separation purposes.
If I could have everyone's full attention while we review safety information, that would be great. The seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. You can release
Trying to
the
fix my
seatbelt by lifting the
throttle.
portion of the buckle.
I
The direct
bought
side
this honeycomb adapter for Airbus that allows detents for like climb and MCT and all that stuff. I like it, but it keeps popping the levers out like fraction. Kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world annoying.
Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are consistently monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will fall in front of you from the ceiling. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you and place it firmly
Seneca 380, when able, proceed direct Rario, descend and maintain 3000.
Proceed direct Rario, descend and maintain 3000, 2438 Sierra.
If you're traveling with a child or someone who needs assistance, secure your own mask first, then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until
November 380, actually we got VFR traffic at about 1 o'clock now in 3 miles, maintain 4000. The altitude's indicating 3,600. We'll keep you at 4 until they pass underneath.
Roger, 2438 Sierra.
the armrest. When instructed to do so, open the
Number 2438 Sierra, traffic no factor, low and now behind you, descend and maintain 3000.
Roger, traffic no factor, descend and maintain 3000, 2438 Sierra.
All right, wind's going to be basically right down the runway at 12 knots. So should be an easy peasy takeoff.
This is a non-smoking flight. Remember that damage of the smoke detectors located in the lavatory is prohibited by law. You will find this and all other safety information in the part located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions,
Sometimes I fly the A346 FedEx trip from here to Denver. So I either use this airplane for United, I use the A321 with the co-pilot, or I use the A346 for my FedEx haul. I don't think FedEx has a route, but I know United does, so that's usually what I do.
Cessna, November 358, Foxtrot Delta, 10 miles southeast from Yakima.
Roger.
Yeah, location is, it's not asking a request, just saying where you are. So telling ATC where you are leaves a lot of speculation. So he should probably end with saying, I would like to land, or I'm current with information, whatever, like the request full stop landing, or I like to transition Bravo or something, you know, something.
Yes, we're looking to land runway 27 with Yankee.
What's your type, Cessna?
It's going to be a 182, 8 Foxtrot Delta.
Scallion 358 Foxtrot Delta with Yakima Tower. Report a 4-mile final runway 27.
Report the 4-mile final for runway 27, 8 Foxtrot Delta.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Salt Lake City Tower, United 1399 Heavy, hold short, 16 left.
United 1399 Heavy, Salt Lake City Tower, turn right heading 295. Wind 180 at 12, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly right turn heading 2905, 16 left, cleared for takeoff, United 1399 Heavy.
Number 38 Sierra cross, Aerario at 3000, cleared to straight in, RNAV, runway 34 left approach.
Cross Aerial at 3000, cleared on at 34 left approach, 2428 Sierra.
Yakima Tower, November 358 Foxtrot Delta, 4-mile final for runway 27.
Skylane 8 Foxtrot Delta, runway 27, cleared to land, wind calm.
Clear to land, 27, 8 Foxtrot Delta.
League 1.
80342.
Go ahead.
Requesting taxi for VFR departure to the north with November.
Terrain.
Skycave 0342, Olympia ground, runway 17, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
Taxi to 17 via Echo Bravo, 80342.
Number 380 VFR traffic at 9 o'clock, 2.5 miles eastbound, altitude indicates 3,200, unverified, not talking to me.
Roger, 24380, we'll be looking for traffic.
Number 380, that traffic now indicating 3,600, should be no effect.
Roger, 24380.
Skyline 8 Foxtrot at Delta, taxi parking via Alpha, I'm under ground, point 9er.
Over to ground, point 9er, taxiing to parking via Alpha, 8 Foxtrot Delta.
At 1399 Heavy, contact departure.
Over to departure, United 1399 Heavy. See ya. Salt Lake City departure, United 1399, Rugged 3, leaving 7,500 for 10,000.
United 1399, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, United 1399 Heavy.
Number 380, contact, Payne Tower 132.905.
Going to Payne Tower, 24380.
United 1399 Heavy, turn right directed Bubby, join the departure.
Clear, right turn direct Bubby, join at departure, United 1399 Heavy.
Payne Tower, 24380, inbound on the RNAV 34 left approach.
Number 24380, Payne Tower, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, clear to land, 24380.
Number 380, the Arlington wind reporting a 310 at 7.
Roger, 24380.
Yeah, once he said join at departure, then I wasn't worried about the 230 knot restriction that I was not actually given, but it's alright. All good. All is well.
Olympia Tower, Skyhawk 80342, short of 17, ready for departure.
Number 80342, Olympia Tower, left downwind departure approved. Runway 17, clear for takeoff and calm.
Clear for takeoff 17, left downwind, 80342.
We're going full speed because we only have a 20 knot tailwind.
1399 heavy, contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
135.77 for Salt Lake City Center, United 1399 heavy. Salt Lake City Center, United 1399, Columbia the Rugged 3, leaving 14,700.
United 1399, Salt Lake City Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, United 1399. I didn't have to say heavy because we're with center now.
Depart Central ramp. Roger, Roger, just make the next right. Roger, be Alpha 5, join Alpha Charlie to Central ramp. Have a good day. Alpha 5, then join Charlie. Number 342, transponder and altitude mode, please.
All right, transition altitude. All right. Well, I won't bore you with the rest of this climb out. We'll pick it back up when we get to our cruise altitude. So I'll see you in a moment. Momentary.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move about the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. You may now turn on your electronic devices, such as calculators, CD players, and laptop computers.
Alright, so if I was going to land going the other way, it would be just ILS 35 left probably, so I'm not going to worry about that. Do our ECAN checks here. Fuel is even-ish. All is well. Lead air Tower's altitude is about 55, so that's correct for auto land elevation. Seatbelts are off. See what the en route weather
Abbreviated briefing from your current position to Kilo Sierra Lima Charlie 2 Kilo Delta Echo November. No SIGMETs active for your route of flight. No AirMETs active for your route of flight. Current weather conditions Kilo 40 uniform wind 081 at 9 visibility 10 sky clear temperature 20 dew point 4 altimeter 3000 for the destination. At your estimated arrival time, wind 043 at 5 visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 9000 few clouds at 12,000 temperature 26 dew point 1 altimeter 3000 winds aloft for the en route area at 4,000 feet wind 239 at 31 at 30,000 feet wind 24.
Alright. Sounds good. ATIS is 25.6 for voice ATIS into Denver, which we'll get when we start descending. I'm going to use D-ATIS to get our weather in a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments,
United 1399 contacted Denver Center 133.67.
Denver Center 133.67, United 1300.
Seats are in an upright position and prepare your folding trees.
Denver Center, United 1399, flight level 330.
United 1399 Denver Center, roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now start our onboard entertainment program. For your comfort, we will lower the cabin lighting. In the side arms of your chairs you will find your personal headphones. If you would like to continue reading, please use your personal reading gland.
Let's go to the bar. Get ourselves a drink. Captain and Coke, thank you. Alright. Man, this is traveling in style. You know, one thing on my bucket list is to travel overseas. But I want to do it on an A380. So I'm going to have to research that when I get a little closer to the point to where I'm going to do that kind of traveling. But you know, it'd be nice to have, you know, your own little cubby similar to this when you're traveling in that kind of distance. It's like an 8-hour trip, and hopefully it would have like a bar and stuff like that that you can get up and stretch your legs. That to me is the appeal of traveling like this, and I would totally pay first class. I know it would be a lot more expensive, but it's a vacation, so that's when you do spend the extra money. If I had to travel for business, I probably would, you know, unless the company was willing to pay for it, but yeah. Otherwise, I would just travel with my own business, travel economy. Top of descent, 1930, so we got about 15 minutes to go here. So I'm I'm not going to bore you with that. I'll pick it back up when we plug in some weather information for our arrival. So see you in a bit. Alright, top of descent's about 80 miles out. So, and I also got my descent instruction to descend via. And the runway is a little bit different than what I got in here. So, next waypoint is Grays. So we're gonna do 16 left. Kaylee, I believe. Longs. Camper. Direct to Grays. Sometimes that's the only way to get to work. This front one doesn't do very well with that. Alright, let's go in it and actually let's do approach. So D8 has it at 050 at 5. Temperature is 26. 1016 and 16 left. It's probably the same, I would imagine. It's 200 radar. Get within 20 miles, we'll be able to grab our winds. So now we are set for 16 left. All right, I'll pause it till we get to top of descent. Getting close. We're within 20, so that winds will be allowed here shortly to be pulled in. So the lowest we can go until we're clear the approach is the lowest altitude on the star. So in this case, Kaylee is 11,000, and we'll be descending via managed mode. So that way it will hit all the restrictions properly. Citizen stars are just an abbreviated way to ATC doesn't have to give multiple instructions into a busy airspace. They could just say descend via whatever this instructions are, and that's why they have citizen stars. It cuts down radio time.
Yeah, 0134. That's on 72 Alpha Romeo, back correct.
Alright, got our winds. That pushed out our top of descent. As you saw there a little bit, it's recalculating like a GPS. Alright, guess we'll turn our seatbelt sign back on for a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened, and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you, or in the overhead bins. Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. We hope that you found our flight enjoyable. We would like to remind you that cushions and blankets are to be left in your seats. Thank you.
And then we were already given what you missed. Like I said, the descent instruction. But you always have to let them know when you're leaving your last assigned altitude. Unless you're VFR with flight following, they don't want to know every time you change altitudes. They just want an altitude when you check in. But if you're with ATC on a VFR with flight following, you want to climb or descend, you do not need to let them know, nor do they really want you to.
Alpha Romeo, San Jose ground. Your taxi request needs to be accompanied with your position and verification of ATIS, please. November 2 Alpha Romeo. I'm not sure you can go any further south of the T shelters. What's the closest intersection here nearby? Very good. November 2 Alpha Romeo. Rocket 30 left taxi via Charlie Whiskey and Bravo. Pardon me.
Trying to guess when they're going to be done on the radio so I can chime in here.
Verdana 35 Whiskey Sierra Yakima Tower runway 9 cleared for takeoff when 050 at 11.
It's hard when you can't hear the other people. Just have to kind of guesstimate. Denver Center, United 1399, descending out of flight level 278.
Unit 1399, roger. Contacted Denver Center 120.47.
Denver Center 120.47, United 1399. Denver Center, United 1399, descending via the longs 216 left transition, leaving flight level 260.
Unit 1399, Denver Center, roger. Denver altimeter 3000.
3000, United 1399. $20.35 is usually the approach controller, which we'll get here soon. I'm going to add a little bit of speed brake here. See if we can pick it up.
Departing runways 17 right, 258. Visual approach is in use. ILS runway 16 right, runway 17 right approach in use. Multiple R-Nub Zulu approaches in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to air mission runway 17 left 35 right close. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Sierra.
Number 5 Whiskey Sierra, contact Spokane departure. Number 935 Whiskey Sierra, Spokane departure, radar contact. No need to say feet at all. Yak altimeter 299
So I love this network. No matter how minute of a improper phraseology or something like that, like they will tell you, so that way you can learn for like real world. Like this is the best network to learn how things should be done, so that way when you do end up in the real world flying, you sound like you sound like you know what you're doing. There's a lot of real world pilots, especially new pilots, that have the worst phraseology. But some of them are better than the people that come to Pilot Edge from VATSIM, because VATSIM, they're just horrible when it comes to phraseology, and never do they correct anybody, so it is what it is. At least you don't have to unlearn bad habits if you only do real world flying. That's something else I'll be doing when I do that, you know, traveling overseas. About the same time I'll be getting my real world license, so I can do some more real world flying. Right now I go up a couple times a year, but it's always with an instructor, and it's just taking forever and it's very expensive, so I'm just going to wait till I get a little older, and then I'll get my pension. So I'm going to use my pension money to pay for the traveling and pay for my license and all that stuff. So it's money I'm not used to having, so as soon as I get it, I'm going to use it for stuff that I want, don't necessarily need.
Very good, thanks. United 1399, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Denver approach 120.35, United 1399. Denver approach, United 1399, heavy, descending via the longs 216 left transition, leaving flight level 190, current with Sierra, request ILS 16 left approach from Cayley.
United 1399 heavy, Denver approach, thanks for Sierra, and no problem, expect that.
And I can plan on that, United 1399 heavy, thanks. Okay, transition 30000. $18.3 I mean 18. Yep. Good on that. 250 at funnel. Fuel's even, electric, hydro, pressure, bleed air, all good. Approach data is inserted.
Frequency change approved, 2 Alpha Romeo.
26, 1016, that's almost still the same.
NorCal departure, November 1.
Auto brake low, hit the ice.
That's an incomplete call. We need your call sign with who you're trying to reach, as well as your altitude. If you've been given any instructions, we need that as well.
There you go. That's like the rest of my case. They will correct you when they
NorCal
need to.
departure November 172 Alpha Romeo, heading south to KMRY Mike Romeo Yankee at 2,500 feet.
172 Alpha Romeo NorCal departure. Thank you, radar contact. What you really need to check in is with your altitude. That needs to be verified with every frequency change.
1111.
2 Alpha Romeo.
Alright, that's fine.
November 5 Whiskey Sierra, turn left heading 270 vector.
Nothing wrong with being corrected. That's how you learn.
Turn left heading 270.
I got corrected a ton when I first started here because I did start with VATSIM and I learned a lot of bad phraseology.
Heavy contact Denver approach 123.85.
Denver approach 123.85, United 1399 heavy. Denver approach, United 1399 heavy, descend via longs 216 left transition, leaving 15000, expecting ILS 16 left.
United 1399 heavy, Denver approach at Cayley cleared the ILS runway 16 left approach.
At Cayley cleared ILS 16 left approach, United 1399 heavy. Alright, so now that we're cleared to actually fly the approach, we can lower the MCP past the minimum of the star, which is 11,000 feet. So now, this is not the right one, is it?
Number 5 Whiskey Sierra, when you're able, proceed direct to Yakima, VR.
Proceed direct Yakima, 5 Whiskey Sierra.
So now we can take her down to 7,000. We'll just go to 8,000. What's missed approach on this?
Olympia Ground, Skylane 742 Charlie Papa, picking up my IFR to Snohomish County.
Alright, so we'll just go down to 8. That's fine.
Number 742 Charlie Papa, Olympia Ground, on request will be forwarded.
Yeah, don't ever lower it until you get the clearance to fly the approach. Otherwise, you'll descend out of the 11,000 foot restriction one. And you just got to stick whatever the last instruction is on the star. And if you haven't been cleared to fly the approach, just give them a hint. Nothing wrong with reminding them. Sometimes they forget. Not very often, but it happens every now and then. Beyond is 13,000, 13,000 at 210 knots.
Skylane 742 Charlie Papa, Olympia Ground clear to Payne Airfield, Yelm 5 departure. Radar vectors to the Olympia VOR, Victor 287, Payne VOR, then direct. Maintain 3,000, expect 7,000 within 5 minutes. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 5674.
Let's clear to Payne, the 05 departure. We're going to go to the radar vectors to the Olympia VOR, Victor 287, then Payne VOR direct 3,000, 7,005, 120.4, squawk 5674, 742 Charlie Papa.
Skylane 2 Charlie Papa, route back correct.
Tower is 135. 5. Get that ready. Ground is 0.35. approach phase is not quite active yet, but it will be when we get to right before Cayley, I believe. No, after Jipper. Maybe it does it there. We'll see. Alright, we're going to arm that. So we got our brake set for low.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes our aircraft will land at the destination airport. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. When preparing to depart, please make sure to take all your personal belongings with you. Attention international travelers, if you are continuing your flight, follow the signs to international transit area.
Just gonna follow the glide slope down. Looks like the approach phase has been activated. So I'm gonna go ahead and arm approach. Missed approach, climb to 6,000. And then right turn to 12. So we'll reset for 12. To bruise, that's correct. Looking good. Glide slope localizer is all good. Captured. We make sure it's no longer boxed, and then we'll switch to missed approach altitude once we know we're on there, which we are. So we'll switch that to 12,000 feet. Lower the gear.
United 1399 Heavy, contact Denver Tower 135.3.
Denver Tower 135.3, United 1399 Heavy.
Affirmative, 35.3.
35.3. I looked at it wrong. Oh, I was looking at the other. Denver Tower, United 1399 Heavy, establishing a localizer, 16 left.
United 1399 Heavy, Denver Tower, runway 16 left, clear to land, wind 0405.
16 left, clear to land, United 1399 Heavy.
Olympia ground, Skylight 742 Charlie Papa is near Echo with information Oscar. Looking to taxi for RVFR departure. IFR departure.
I don't know where I got 0.5 from.
Skyline 742 Charlie Papa, Olympia ground runway 17, taxi via Echo on Bravo.
17 via Echo Bravo, 2 Charlie Papa.
All right, 3 green. Flaps full. Auto brake. All that stuff is good to go. Autopilot off.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Wow, that was a floater. But that's alright. We're going to the very end.
Number 2 Alpha Romeo, advise any of the ATIS for Monterey.
I do not have the ATIS yet, but I'm on the Zulu.
Then you have information Zulu. Thank you.
No problem, sorry, Alpha Romeo.
Yeah, 1399 left when you're able.
Exiting here at Foxtrot 3, United 1309 Heavy.
And 1399 Heavy, roger. Join Delta November and then Golf southbound to the ramp, monitor ground, point 35.
Delta November, Golf southbound, and monitor ground, point 35, United 1399 Heavy, thanks. Alright, monitoring ground. EPU is kicking on up.
Approach Cessna 9035 Whiskey Sierra. I've got ice up here. I would like to descend down to 9100 if I could, please.
It's 9,100.
November 5 Whiskey Sierra, we can try that. Descend and maintain 9,100.
Descend and maintain 9,100. This is fun. 935 Whiskey Sierra.
Let's just get y'all. Let's descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000, 905 Whiskey Sierra.
Number 5 Whiskey Sierra. Would you like to return to Yakima or continue?
I mean, if this was real world, I would definitely go back to Yakima. I think what I'll probably do instead is if this continues, I'm just going to discontinue the whole flight, if that makes sense. 9035 Whiskey Sierra.
Of course. Number 5 Whiskey Sierra, if you're able, type of icing and outside air temperature.
The outside temperature is -5. The type of ice, unfortunately, this is Microsoft Flight Sim. It's covering the windscreen. So I guess that would be Rime, 9035 Whiskey Sierra.
Roger.
That's a new terminology I have not heard before. Type of icing rime. I'm gonna have to look that up. Especially since we're gonna be coming into the winter time, and it's supposed to be a pretty significant winter. One of the hottest summers on record, and now we're projected to have a pretty crazy winter, so should be interesting. Let's see if I can sneak into this one.
Yakima departure, 9035 Whiskey Sierra. Yeah, I think I'm going to be a cautionary video on why you don't take off into known icing conditions. Let's just go ahead and cancel this, and I'll just do this all again later, if that makes sense. 9035 Whiskey Sierra.
Number 5 Whiskey Sierra, affirmative. That's no problem. Number 2 Charlie Papa, contact Seattle departure.
Over to departure, 2 Charlie Papa.
Disconnected.
$41. I'll take that. I don't know why it does that, but it just does it sometimes. Let me see, it shows me at Denver, so that is fine. Let's see how this landing looked.
Terrain.
It's definitely a floater. That's alright. I have plenty of runway. The spoilers don't show up in the replay, but they do work. All right. Flight guys, if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you do subscribe now, remember to hit the bell icon for all. I release a new video about once, sometimes twice a week, so that way you'll be alerted when new material comes out. And the more subscribers that I get, the more these videos will be displayed to YouTubers who are looking for the aviation type videos. So it helps the channel out, and it helps other people that might be able to get some use out of my videos, which I try to be educational and explain some of the things that I know and where I make mistakes, how I learn from them. All right, y'all take care. See you next YouTube video. Cheers out.